piece with the full review of the division. The division update, what they have, what they're doing, what's here, yo. And as you can see on the first page here, the overview for the Day 1.1 incursions overview. He lost, joined the JTF in an epic fight against the Last Man Battalion and their new deadly weapons, and that will be the logo for it right there, the red with the battle truck of some sort up there. Also, you will the gear score. There's a gear score now. Gauge the power of the items and other agents by comparing their gear scores. You have the gear sets. Collect new gear sets to unlock unique and powerful bonuses. The gear sets, that's a real interesting one right there, especially, I mean, with also having, you know, I mean, the talents that you have and so forth. That would it's real interesting. The one thing that we all wanted was trading, and we have trading now. It is finally here. Trade items with players in your group by dropping them from your inventory. Also have the assignments, all new assignments. Division commands have started issuing lucrative global and personal assignments for agents. You have the Dark Zone supply drops now that will be randomly dropped here and there throughout the days and so forth, and everybody's going to be going for them. So let's go with the Falcon Lost real quick. The Falcon Lost is a new mission available in the Stuyvesant area. You must be level 30 and have completed the mission General Assembly to access the mission. So in order to have even think about getting into this one, you definitely got to be level 30. Which would definitely mean that you would definitely have to have done beat the fucking game, really, you know what I mean? Because level 30 don't come so easily unless you do what a lot of us, unless you do what we've been doing, really, and helping our homeboys out to catch up with us and leveling and help them in a game, and it brings up the levels of the actual enemies. And when we get finished with a mission, they wound up fucking leveling up double as fast. You know what I mean? So and it also says the encounter is balanced for 4 players with high level gear. So, you know what I mean? Get ready for all-out war. I don't know if they can top the last battle that we did with the helicopter, but hey, I'm ready for it. And it seems like they will. There's a big ass machine truck there, so like a tank or some sort. So something's going on. All right, now the gear score. Every non-vanity gear piece that can be found when your agent is level 30 has a gear score value. Now, the higher an item's gear score, the stronger the item. And that would be the one to the left right there with the 151. I mean, Tombstone, what up? Yo, yeah. So, yeah, that will be how you'll be able to tell, I mean, your gear score, how strong your gear is, and the overall gear score of your agent can be seen in your main menu next to your player level. Gear score indicates the advancement of an agent, so it lets you know how advanced they are with all of their gear and everything, and like who's the big shots, you know what I mean? Other agents' gear scores are displayed next to their health bars, so you'll be able to see them like you've seen like the levels and shit like that, like the 30s and so forth and shit like that, where when a health bar comes up, when they're in fights or whatever, you like put your aim on them, you will see like the levels and so forth like that. Improving your gear and increasing your overall gear score will be the most dangerous high-end challenges. So that is another one, because we love, me and my boys, we love getting it in, like going out there and fucking some niggas up. Like, we don't be giving a fuck. Now, here goes the gear sets. Now, gear set equipment can be found by completing the most challenging activities in Manhattan. So you're going to do a lot of stuff in Manhattan to go ahead and get these gear sets. Collecting and wearing gear sets grants powerful stat bonuses and talents. So you get talents as well with these gear sets, other than the talents that you already have, I guess. You know what I mean? So you have the 3 talents already. You have the 3 talents at the bottom already. And I'm wondering what this is going to be. Once I get into it and I start playing it, I'll find out then. But right now, this is just a review for what's going on. The full review for you guys. So, gear sets are varying gear scores. Gear sets of varying gear scores can be found for many play styles. Find a set that best suits yours. So you got Tactician's Authority, which enhances electronics and support capabilities. You have Striker's Battle Gear, which provides bonuses for assault capabilities. You have Sentry's Call, which enhances marksman capabilities, and Path of the Nomad, which provides bonuses for lone wanderers, which, like me, sometimes when I'm by myself, when you want to go out and be, a loner, a rebel, you know what I'm saying? There you go right there, Path of the Nomad. Now trading. Well, first with these, so you have these 4 right here, and these 4 gear sets are what I'm really interested in, because I want to know how does they fit with what we already has as our own little talents that we already have, and what would they bring also with those, like what else is there to come with that? Is it something extra? Does it make what our talents are already stronger, or stronger than what they already are? I don't know, so I'll find that out. Now, trading. Items dropped by enemies can be shared with other players, because you know that when you actually, when y'all out there killing people, you see items that's dropped, but they don't see the items that you see that they drop. They get their own personal items that gets dropped, and sometimes someone just don't get items. So this way, you get to see what's there, and you able to drop them. Now you could trade items by dropping them as loot from your inventory, so players in your group can pick them up. You can only share an item for the first hour after you have acquired it. So for an hour after you've acquired it, you can share with whoever. After that hour, you can't share that particular item with anyone after that. Items can only be shared with players who are currently in your group and who were also in your group when the item was originally dropped. So that means that, if you wound up getting items or whatever, and you guys and one of you leave or whatever, and then you come back, and and other people that joined you, like somebody else joins the group, if you don't put the setting on the way as though like it's only invite only, and other people just join your group, like they can't get none of those items that you got, or whatever the case is. They can't come in and try to smooch off of you and get your shit. Only the people who you was actually originally playing with can be able to, y'all can be able to actually trade things with each other up to an hour. That's that particular item, or those particular items that was got during that time. Items can only be shared with the players who is currently in your group and who were also in the group when the item was originally dropped. That's it right there. So yeah, there you go. So now we have it to where as though we can trade with each other, we swap them out, get whatever we want, and do what we got to do. Sometimes we in the dark zone, we don't want the greens and shit like that, and there's like fucking major purples and shit like that everywhere, and you're like, yo, you know what, here, take this, and I'll take these, and we go put them into, to go for extractions. Dope shit. Okay, so now global and personal assignments are automatically obtained when you log in and can be tracked from the map via the menu called Mission Overview. So you're gonna have to go inside your menu, and you will see the mission overview there, and that's where you'll be able to see what you can be able to do from there. Assignments are available for a limited time, so some are 24-hour daily assignments and some are 7 days for weekly assignments. After which they will be replaced by different assignments. After those times are up, whether it's a 24-hour daily assignments or this 7-day weekly assignment, after those time frames are up, they're due. New assignments will come in. I mean, assignments come in different categories. You got combat, you got dark zone, you even got assignments in dark zone, and you got even crafting. When it comes to crafting, you got to craft certain things. There's assignments that you have to do to, as far as crafting is concerned, to get people more into crafting anyway, because a lot of people don't really do the crafting. They just go ahead and try to, jackasses. Anyway, so most assignments can be completed while playing alone, but some will require enlisting other agents' assistance to complete. So you're definitely going to, some of these are definitely made so that there will be, you will need help. And you got a squad like I do, you good. No problem there. Now the Dark Zone drop. Dark Zone supply drops are a global event, which means although everybody sees the same fucking drop. Global event where the Strategic Homeland Defense Agency's airdrops multiple supply caches to assist division agents. Now, Dark Zone supply drops will occur multiple times over the course of the day. The supply drops contain non-contaminated gear of all types that will be ready to use without the need for extraction. These supply drops will be heavily sought after by other agents and enemy factions that roam the Dark Zone, so be ready for resistance. So everybody sees the same drop, just like in what's that shit? GTA. Like when you in GTA, those certain supply drops or whatever, and everybody start taking their cars and racing out into the fucking boondocks to go and find that shit. In the mountains and shit. Somebody gets it finally or whatever. The same thing as that. So everybody sees it. So everybody is going for it because all types of shit could be in there. High-end weapons, all whatever. It's just all there, and it can be in there. And so you want to be the first one there, and people will be going crazy, killing whoever just to get to it. So now we get down to the patches that they did for the game. New features first, the Falcon Lost. We already spoke upon that. We spoke upon the gear sets. We spoke upon the best suits. We spoke upon the trading system. We spoke upon the assignments. The Dark Zone supply drop, we did that. We did the gear score. Okay, now here we go. Group Spectator Camera. The Group Spectator Cam lets players spectate members of their group while waiting to be revived or the entire group be down. So that means that you, just like GTA or any other fucking game where as though you're in battle or whatever the case is, you are able to see your other group members and be able to be like, yo, he's right around that corner, no, to your left, or and help them out as well. He's coming up the stairs right there, you watch it, he's coming. It also it's fun. It's just fun. It's a fun way to see other people doing your boys' reactions and shit while you're going through it, and it's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? And so the new exotic weapons. Added 3 new exotic weapons, which, shit, we need more than that, though. I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm tired of playing with the same fucking guns and finding the same fucking guns everywhere. But there's 3 more that was done. Warlord assault rifle, Historian, which is a marksman rifle, and the Valkyria, whatever the fuck, submachine gun. Those 3 I will be seeing what those are. So game changes, gameplay. Taurus skill can no longer suppress enemy NPCs, as this allowed name NPCs to be defeated too easily. Recalibrating high-end items will now cost normal credits instead of Phoenix credits. Recalibrating high-end items will now cost normal credits instead of Phoenix credits. which is a good thing because shit, we barely get as many finished credits as it is. Shit. Anyway, so crafting. Increased crafting conversion calls for components at the crafting station. So now 10 greens equals 1 blue, 15 blues equals 1 orange, and 10 high-end materials to craft equals 1 level 31 high-end item. So now you can get 10 high-end materials and put them together, and you can get 1 high-end item out of it at a 31 level. So that's kind of cool. I'll be dib-dabbling in that. I mean, user interface. Added controller dead zone calibration in settings menu. So added controller dead zone calibrations. I gotta go see what that is. So bug fixes that they've done. They fixed the bug where sometimes the weapon talents would not activate if the player has the exact stat requirements. I haven't had that happen to me yet, but thank God it didn't. Fix the bug where players could exit the dark zone on East 43rd Street. Never did that type of bullshit, so I don't know why the fuck would people be trying to. Some people just do dumb shit. And it be wanting to expose the fuck out of a game or abuse the shit out of a game as much as possible. Reloading stripper clips is now correctly interrupted by firing the weapon, marksman rifles and shotguns. Okay, so they also fixed an issue where buying a weapon with the pre-attached scope using the buy and equip feature sometimes cause the scope to unequip. I never had that happen, so I don't even know what the fuck that is about. But hey, some of y'all probably have, and there it is, it's fixed. They also fixed an exploit where players could shoot through corners of cover. That probably happened to me and I just didn't pay attention to it. They also fixed the number of locations where NPCs could shoot through walls. Good. Fixed the exploit where players could ignore the fire rate of certain weapons. Wow. Okay. These motherfuckers been just abusing the fuck out of everything then, because look at all of this shit. Okay, so they fixed some locations where players would get stuck in Queens Tunnel camp mission. Yeah, I got stuck in a couple of places, so me and my squad got stuck in a couple of places. Fixed various prop collisions that players no longer became stuck. Fixed a bug where the final cutscenes would unlock before the final missions were completed. Fixed the bug where the water supply side mission would not activate. Damn. Fixed an issue where the morphin supply side missions sometimes would not complete. Wow. Players no longer receive too much XP for completing the morphine supply side mission. The buff from smart cover no longer stacks if multiple teammates are using it on the same piece of cover. You know what? All right. Now that probably was that one I know about there, and it kind of used to piss me off. You know what I mean? Because then it was like my peoples would go ahead and just be right there where the fuck I'm at, and then the dumb shit would go down. And yeah, so okay. All right, so fix some bugs where deployable skills would not activate under certain circumstances. Yeah, well, if I used to shoot, like my whole talent thing would just go blank, and I'll just have to shoot, and I'll have to stop shooting and wait for a second before like everything like lights back up to as though I can throw out my Pokeball. We call them Pokeballs. You know what I mean? Throw out my Pokeball. You know what I mean? Let Charizard go out there and burn motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to wait for shit like that, or I mean, whatever my talents were, like I had to wait. Okay. Fix the bug where voice chat volume indicators would overlap in the group UI frame. Don't know too much, but probably be talking about the echo. Like when you be in certain places, like certain parts of the map, and your voice will start echoing and shit. Fix the bug where receiving a group invite via matchmaking would sometimes not show up on the screen. Never really did that. Fix the bug where the dead teammate icon would turn into a blue dot instead of a red cross if the players were too far away from each other. Good idea. Good fucking idea. Thank you kindly for that one. Fix an issue where a player would be unable to inspect the appearance of his or her character while changing outfits. Yeah, that happened to me a few times. Like I'll have to go and like try to get into like the light as much as possible, like the sunlight or whatever. I have to get inside like the sunlight and then like move him a certain way in order for me to see like him, because other than that it'd just be like a shadow and shit of him. You know what I mean? Which was corny. Fix some UI elements for missions overview frame and adjust some of the misaligned icons. Okay. Corrected the colors for the appearance items in the mission rewards list. NPCs will no longer ignore the player while they are attempting to interact with props, aiming, disarming bombs. Okay. They also fixed the bug where the NPC would sometimes not leave its spawn area. I hated that. Spawn area during the morphine supply side missions. They was doing that shit in more than just that. We had to go and look for some motherfuckers because they just wouldn't move. Like they was stuck over in some place like where the spawn was at, and you had to go and find out where they was at and try to kill them and shit, and then kill them that way, or try to kill them, or that's when you know that the game is about to just fucking glitch out on you. Fix the bug where NPCs would sometimes not respawn at one of the landmarks in the dark zone. Whatever. Several clipping issues have been fixed with various appearance items. Some tool tips have been updated with more clear information. Thank God, because that was one of the the tools and shit. You never know what the fuck was going. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, what am I doing with this? What is this for? All right, what am I supposed to do here with this? I mean, but all in all, so far, everything that's been shown so far is all, good. And I'm definitely going to be getting into this. I'm trying to wait on my homeboys, for the squad, to come on so we can go ahead and get on together and do these things instead of me doing them. And then they come in later on and, I already been through it and did it, and I want the reaction, all of us to have the same, like our first reaction type situation to it. So until next time, thank you guys for being here, and I'm glad that you guys sat around, and I'm glad you guys came to check it out, and I'm glad you guys came to view it and check it out and see what it is. And if you like and subscribe to the channel, man. We do a lot of shit on here: football, wrestling, the Division, shit, man. I'm gonna do some Bloodborne on here soon. Battlefield 4, man, just come on in. So, till next time, as always, you see me, and I'll see you later. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Thank y'all for being here, Peace.